Hi lovelies. Thank you guys for joining me again. This is the free weekly reading for the week ahead of July 17th through July 23rd. Alright guys, this is the last week of Cancer season. Come the 22nd, we're moving into the sign of Leo. Come the 22nd and 23rd, we've got a new moon in Leo as well. So big things are coming, and we'll talk about that next week. This week I just kind of want to focus on the themes that Cancer is trying to leave us with, to hope that we go inside, we take care of these inner issues that have been happening and really face them, so that come Leo season, we can stand up on stage and present our gifts. We've made enough room for us to be able to go out there and to help others, essentially, to shine. So right now is kind of like the last week to kind of do that inner work. Make sure that you're facing any issues that are coming up. It's okay to be emotional. And kind of the theme for this week is it's okay to be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. It's deeply important that you are, not only to connect with your relationships, but to connect better with yourself too. If you know what's going on inside, you can handle whatever's coming your way. Do you know what I mean? Because then that way you've made room for new stuff to come in. That way you've learned the lessons that you need to. So come the next lesson, you've got this. You're steady. You're ready. You know. All right. So here are the cards. I'm going to hold up each card. Pick the one that you're drawn to. It could be one, it could be two, it could be all three of them. It doesn't matter. Pick what you're drawn to. Okay, so here's card number one. And then here is card number two. And then here is card number three. All right, so give you guys a hot second to kind of figure out which one that you want. Okay, you ready? So if you picked card number one, you picked the Four of Wands, and here's your beautiful card. Congratulations. Finally, stability, completion, things finally success. So look forward this week to things finally coming to a close, you getting what you want because of the work that you've done and that you've put into it. When wands show up in a reading, they talk about taking what we're thinking about mentally or maybe what's in our heart and turning it into tangible reality. You've hit something good here. Whether you finally decided to start that business you've been thinking about, maybe you finally put the word out there to somebody that you're ready to get the help that you deserve. Maybe you finally put word out there that you're ready and willing to maybe start taking clients for what you do. Whatever the completion is for you, I want to say congratulations and good work, my friend. When a full moon shows up in a reading, again, it talks about things coming to a culmination. Also, it highlights the relationships in our life, not only with the other people that we love and we care about, even the ones we don't love and care about, but also with ourselves too. So there's going to be a big focus on relationships this week. Maybe even something coming to a culmination there too. Maybe you're tired of doing it the old way. Maybe you've seen maybe because last week we were talking about patterns, generational patterns, and how we can kind of watch as, you know, our moms, our dads, our grandmas, our grandparents, our aunts and uncles, they all did say maybe this one thing in the family, and it's been a fight for you to kind of stop that. Please know that if that's your deal too, good job. You've seen the pattern, you're stopping it, and you're deciding to do something different. The only thing I see on here, I want to say to you guys this week, there's kind of like a desert, if you notice in the card. See in the background, there's all that desert. I want you to celebrate this week. All your achievements, everything that you've done, the good, the shady, and the not so great. Do all of it. Celebrate your life and how far you've come. And realize too that you've got so much more to go in a good way, you know? So I'd like you to celebrate this week, to bring in a little bit of happiness, a little bit of fertility, and creativity too. Allow your creative self to be expressed here. Usually when I see whenever I see the desert area, it talks about feelings of like not a whole bunch of happiness. Like maybe this whole process for you has felt like drudgery. Just know now that you finally completed a good stage here, and that good stuff is coming for you, my friend. and keep going, keep rolling. Pay attention to the number 4 and how it plays out for you going forward as well. This could talk about the 4th of a month. This could talk about the month of April. This could, but maybe you talk about the 4th person that comes up to you and says something. I don't know. But just pay attention to the number 4, what it means for you. Good job, guys. All right. And if you pick card number 2, you got the Ace of Swords. And here's your beautiful card. Woohoo. Hell yeah. You want to talk about a yes to something? Been throwing around something in your head, or if you've been thinking about something, please know that you got to do it, man. If it's been bouncing around in your brain, you've been thinking about it, you got to do it. If you notice on the card too, there's that little inverted triangle. This talks about being open and receptive to what comes to you mentally this week. Whatever shows up, be open to it. See the lessons it either has to learn or celebrate something there. Really, this is a card of celebration. New beginnings. Things are, you finally have clarity. You know what you want. You got to do the thing. So just make it happen. This is a card of action. And if you notice the wings in there, person with the little wings talks to me about taking a leap of faith. So make sure this week that whatever been ruminating up there, that you take a chance and really make something happen. Don't let it all just be thought. Don't just be all talk. Add some action into this week and know that you're embarking upon something new and incredible. Take a leap of faith, friend. And good job. Congratulations to you as well. And yes, to whatever's floating around in your head, just do the damn thing. All right? If you think about it enough, make it happen. When the swords show up, they talk about our mental space. Where are we mentally? This card talks about being here, being present, being focused, that the power is in your hands. So just remember that. You're embarking upon something brand new here. Do the thing. All right. And if you pick card number 3, you got the Ace of Cups. Holy shit this week, you guys. And here's your beautiful card. Whoop, whoop. It's awesome. All right. So whenever cups show up in a reading, they talk about our emotions. Where are we emotionally? Are we always in the past, freaking out about that? Or are we always freaking about the future? Are we here? Are we present in the only space that we really have? Again, this is a yes card. The way that I interpret it with the tarot. So something that you've been thinking about emotionally, something that's been in your heart that you want to do, now is the time to do it, my friend. This card also talks about congratulations, there's a completion, there's finally a stability here. You're getting what you need. If you notice, that cup is full of little rocks, crystals, and stones. Usually in this deck, whenever rocks, crystals, and stones show up, they talk about safety and security, stability. You got your eyes on the prize, my friend. Your emotion, you are emotionally clear. You know what safety and security that you need, and you're going to pursue it now. If you notice in the background as well, there's all this water. It's really beautiful. That talks about tapping into your emotions, trusting your psychic gifts and abilities too. And I wouldn't be surprised this week if you feel as though those are kind of heightened. So pay attention to the intuition, the feeling that you get. If you're naturally an empath, protect yourself this week. Make sure that you have the extra protection that you need. I would also suggest possibly, because looking at the stones in here, working with the stone amethyst, which is the stone we're going to have this week. So work with that stone. Let it help you, especially to heal any addictions. So if anything's going on, because cut those cords of attachment, my friend. You got a new beginning that's waiting for you here. You are on new horizons. You feel clear about what you want. You have a clear path forward. Allow your intuition to guide you. And again, if you notice with the people with the wings, take that leap of faith. Now is the time. And this is your yes sign to whatever you've been feeling in your heart. Do the thing, okay? I actually, I can't find my amethyst. I don't know where the heck it went. Normally I would show you guys the stone and talk about it. But yeah, the stone this week is going to be amethyst. It's beautiful, deep purple. I love amethyst. It's probably one of my favorite stones. I think for a lot of people, it's the beginner stone. Like, everybody digs amethyst. It's beautiful. But it's a nice all healer. It's a form of quartz. So with the purple color, it definitely resonates with the crown chakra and your third eye. So if you go to meditate, it would really help you if you need clarity in something. Again, if you need to heal addictions or cut cords of attachment. This is a deeply healing excuse me, and protective stone. So stick in whatever chakra that you feel like you need to. But I would say, especially because of the purple color, excuse me, just make sure that you put that in your third eye or your crown chakra whenever you go to meditate. It'll help you big time. And again, just to cut any of those cords of attachment. And like I always say with the stones, like, Even if you don't believe in the metaphysical properties, you don't have to. But even if you don't believe in it, let it be a physical reminder to you that you're cutting addictions, that you're removing old, worn out things in your life, that you know that it's finally safe for you to face the inner stuff that's going on so that you can bring it up, release it, and make room for the next stage. Since this is, again, the last week of Cancer, this is all about protection. This is all about grounding. This is about using your intuition and trusting that space. So yeah, this week, if you get a chance, grab a chunk of amethyst. Make sure that it's larger than a quarter in size. The bigger, the better. And just carry it on you so that at any point, if you need that reinforcement, that you can just grab it really quick, hold onto the stone, and remember what you're doing. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the weekly, and I'll be back next week, and we'll talk about that new moon in Leo season. I'm excited. So I will talk with you guys soon, and remember, this is your week. Make it an amazing one. Bye, guys.